time you have a moment to watch some more film, you're utilizing it. Is there a fear of over-preparing? And with all this time, have you uncovered anything in this preparation that maybe you haven't done in a week that you've seen?
Yeah, I think there's never a fear of over preparing as long as you're staying in the same process, watching the film, making sure that you go back and watch the most recent film and not stay with the stuff that you've kind of watched in the past. I think you're pretty good to go. And I mean, there's stuff that you see more times you watch it that you can help you recognize stuff so that you can go out there and diagnose stuff as quickly as possible.
When you go and visualize what happens on Sunday and you play that through your mind, in that process, tell me what you're seeing, and is hoisting a Lombardi Trophy part of that visualization?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you have to visualize it if you want to go out there and do it. And so for me, it's about going out there, just executing the game plan at a high level, trusting in the process, trusting in my teammates, and not trying to do too much. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the way they play together, the way that their defensive line, linebackers, and DBs can all play as one unit. They really understand the scheme. They understand what the defense coordinator is calling, and they do a good job of executing at a high level. No, I always had the game on my mind. The reason that we're here is to play a football game. I mean, that's the main reason. Obviously, we're going to enjoy it. We're going to have fun. That's just who we are. I mean, we do that every time we step on the field. But we understand that the one goal is to go out there and win a football game. Yeah, I think you understand that you don't get these opportunities all the time. I mean, you have to go out there and really take advantage of it. I'm with a great group of guys that I want to go out there and execute and have fun and win games with, and so we understand that it's a lot happening, but we're enjoying every minute of it and having fun doing it. Yeah, I mean it's well deserved. I mean the way that his work ethic is, the way he treats people. I mean people love to go out there and support him in every single way. And he's a coach that's won a lot of games. He's had an amazing career, and obviously we want to win this game, the big Super Bowl, and put that on his resume. But I mean he's someone that's been successful from day one, and he's still successful now. Yeah, thank you for all your support. We love being able to go down there at Azteca and play, and it was amazing. And I appreciate y'all's support. Yeah, I think the mobility will be something that I'll have to utilize. I mean, when you have a pass rush like this that can really get after the quarterback, not necessarily mobility running down the field, but mobility in the pocket, being able to move the pocket whenever I have to, and get the ball out of my hands will be very important. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of nerves whenever you're playing any game, but for me, I'm enjoying it. The best thing about this team is that we have fun, no matter what the stage is, no matter where we're playing. And I think having that mentality is let us play loose, let us go out there and just be who we are. And I'm just going to treat it like any other game week and get there and try to just go out there and have fun. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean that when you have that many great players on the defensive line, they're gonna be a challenge. But we have a pretty good offensive line that has done a really good job in this postseason, and I'm gonna trust in them that they're gonna protect and give me time to get the ball out of my hands. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a favorite usually everywhere we go. I mean, I remember going with him to Atlantic City for the Maxwell Awards and just seeing the love that Philly had for him, and it just everywhere you go. I mean, just the way he treats people, you can tell that they really love him, they really care about him, and I mean, obviously we want to go out there and win this game. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's helped me be able to find different arm angles and still be accurate. There's definitely some differences as far as how you release the ball and the throwing motion, but it definitely built arm strength for me early in my life, and it's helped me translate to this game. Yeah, I've been blessed to have a lot of veteran guys around me. It's really helped me being able to recognize coverages, diagnose stuff quickly on the field. Watching the film with these guys and seeing how they watch the film and their perspective has really helped me out a ton. I mean, just being out there, seeing blitzes that I may not have seen before, but they have, and they're able to help me with that stuff. And so when you have two veteran guys like that, you get a lot of experience just being in the room with them and learning from their experiences that you might not get as a young quarterback. Yeah, I think it shows up sometimes. I remember, for one example, me and Kyle Shermer were making like a SpongeBob reference, and they had no idea what it was, and that's just because they're the grandpas of the room. So they like to talk about other things that we don't quite understand. So I went back and watched movies like Top Gun and Christmas Vacation, so I could understand some of the references that they were saying in the room. The very first time was in probably my sophomore year of college. So I did it. We were doing it kind of in the net, and then me and my buddy Nick Shimonik, who played quarterback with me there, started trying to do it in practice, and we started going back and forth with it. And it was kind of a competition thing at first, and then I did it for the first time in a game, I believe, against Oklahoma State my junior year. Yeah. No, that was a little bit before my time, but I did watch basketball players and just how and I played basketball, so you have to you mess around and do stuff like that, and so it was something where I never thought I would do it in the game, but it just happened. Yeah, I think the best thing about the quarterback position out these days is that there's really good quarterback play everywhere. There's young guys like Lamar, Deshaun, me, and a lot of other guys, and then there's still the veteran guys with Big Ben, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and it really there's a wide spectrum of guys who play the position different ways but still have success doing it. And I think it's great for the NFL that we have guys everywhere that are playing the position well, so it's going to lend to a lot of competitive football. Yeah, I mean, it shows you how the game is evolving, how no matter where you come from, you can go out there and play the position that you want to play and have success doing it, and you don't have to do it in a certain way. And so it definitely is showing that just to go out there, for little kids out there, follow your dreams, and you can be at the spot you want to be at if you put the work in to do it. Oh, yeah, for sure, especially Alex. I actually still talk to him now, but he would take me out there. I'd hit off the tee with him while he was getting extra work in. I would take ground balls on the field with him, and I got to see how hard he worked, and it was amazing. I mean, when you think of a guy that's at the top of the game who's a superstar, as a little kid, you think he just goes out there and he can just do it. He just hit home runs. I'm sure he could have, but he would put in the extra work. He's one of the first guys to be there every single day. And so to see guys like that definitely instilled in me that I had to work hard if I wanted to be a professional athlete. Yeah, I mean, he just told me, kind of like I said, he told me to go out there and just do what I've been doing, just to enjoy it. He sent me a message earlier in the week. Yeah, I mean, he's going to let me go out there and be who I am, but he did text me and just tell me to enjoy it and have fun doing it. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I didn't get any advice from J-Lo. I have not got to meet her. Hello. Go ahead. Yeah, usually on Saturday nights, a couple guys led by Anthony Sherman go to one of the rooms, and we usually watch live PD. So we watch live PD or a football game, whatever's on, and that's like what we do. I mean, so just kind of hanging out with the guys, kind of building that bond. That brotherhood is definitely, I think, translated to the field. Yeah, I mean, you understand the magnitude of where you're at, but at the same time, you try to treat it like any other game. It obviously will be remembered for a long time if you win a Super Bowl, especially for Kansas City. But for me, it's about going out there, having fun, enjoying it, taking advantage of the opportunity, and understanding what a blessing it is to be here. Yeah, I think there's a part of it. I mean, the fact you have to go out there and execute as a team, everybody has to be on the same tune, the same kind of thinking, the same wavelength. I mean, it really is the greatest team sport there is because not one person can go out there and win the game. It's about a whole team, offense, defense, and special team, all communicating and going out there, going for a same common goal and executing at a high level. My hairstyle started off as a bet. It wasn't anything I was trying to go for. Me and my buddy were trying to see who could grow their hair out the longest, and I think I won. So I just kind of just let it grow, and it somehow turned out the way it turned out. My buddy from high school. So we both were letting our hair grow out. It started my freshman year of college, but it was my buddy from high school when I went home my freshman year of college, Jalen Dews. And so we both kind of went out there starting as a bet, and then I let it grow out, and then the people at Texas Tech loved it, so I kind of kept it. It was my thing, and then now it's kind of became my thing in the NFL. I won't trim it for this one. I haven't trimmed it since the bye week, but after the Super Bowl, I might go out there and get it trimmed. Oh yeah, he'll be in. He'll clean up the sides, make it all clean, and everything like that. But no trimming this week. You never know. I think that's the biggest thing. I think with the two teams that we have playing, obviously there's two great offenses, but there's also two great defenses. And so I think I've learned this year that you can win games in a lot of different varieties, a lot of different ways. And so you never know until you get in the game. Obviously, as an offense, we want to score points, but we're going to do whatever it takes to win. And so whatever that takes, you never know. Very set of how they do it, but you have to go out there with kind of an open mindset when you're talking about things like that. But it's something that we really probably wouldn't like to do, but we'll see whenever the time comes around. Yeah, I think it's amazing to be able to go international and play football games. I think watching all the games in London, I haven't got to experience one yet. I got to go to Mexico and experience that atmosphere. But you see the support that we have worldwide, and how football can really transcend to be a worldwide sport that kids can play everywhere. And so you're seeing that now with how we go over to London and have these sold out games, and then you're seeing guys coming from other countries and being able to play in our league, and how that it's really made the NFL a worldwide sport. I don't have any connection to Germany. I'm hoping that I might be able to get over there this off season if everything works out the right way. But I have not had a connection or been able to go over to Germany. But I got to talk to a few people from Bayern Munich and stuff like that. Yeah, I've messaged some guys through Instagram, but it's. I just try to kind of keep that to myself, but really it's a thing where you love to show respect for guys that are at the top of their craft in every single sport. And my girlfriend played soccer in Iceland, and her friend played in Sweden, and so I got to see how much soccer transcends and it is worldwide. And so just I have so much respect for those guys and how much they work to be at where they're at. No, I don't believe so unless she hasn't told me yet. I think all that kind of translates to every sport. I mean, going out there and playing every sport, you have to learn how to compete. You have to learn how to find ways to win in different ways. And so I think when I get to football, I really I've done that. I've tried to find ways to win in different ways, no matter which way it is, and having that competitive mindset has definitely helped me on the field. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of let Coach Reed call it. I think that's the biggest thing. He has an aggressive mindset in general, so a lot of times we're on the same page. But you have to understand the flow of the game, understand what we're doing, and I think Coach Reed has a good handle on that. I didn't know that, so I'm about to make sure I know that going into next season, because I didn't get that memo from the defensive guys. I want to talk to them about that. Yeah, I think I've been the same as I always have. Just enjoying it. I enjoy every week. I enjoy every opportunity that I get. I mean, it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be on this stage, and so I think having that mindset has helped me be who I am and go out there and just try to have fun every step of the way. No, I've slept pretty good. I don't think I've had any dreams, and so I think I just have the same mindset I always have. I'm big on visualization, so when I lay down, I'll visualize stuff, I think the game could go here and there, here and there, this way, that way. But I haven't had any dreams or anything like that. Yeah, I think it's been really good. I mean, I went through the same process that I would do any other game week. Obviously, I've had to do a little bit more media and stuff like that, but I mean, I just enjoyed it. I believe it's a blessing to be here, and so for me, I just try to keep it the same as I usually have, and every step of the way, I've had guys around me that have kind of guided me the right way to go out there and have success. Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to win. I mean, when you put in the work in training camp, OTAs, and even the beginning of the season, you want to be here, having the chance to play for this game. And so for us, we want to go out there and win it. Not only for us, for our coaches, for Kansas City, and to go out there and have a memorable thing that we could always remember. One word, I would just say. I'd say legacy. I mean, when you have guys like Lamar Hunt, who started this organization, and the Hunt family, and then guys like Coach Reed, and then the guys that are on this team now, I feel like we have a great legacy here that we're going to try to keep building every single step of the way.